Welcome back to Anime Beyond. Today we're gonna get right into this episode, so let's get it.
Yes, finally!
I did it again. I keep doing it. Today we're gonna watch episode 82 of Dragon Quest. Now, last episode we saw Lahart take over Hyunko's spot. He took his armor. Basically, he's saying, "Look, you can rest now. You've done your part. You're good. You know, your warrior days are over."
That's right. So Hyunko's dead.
Yeah, you've served your time, basically. Thank you. Now we have Mystvearn and Dinah Gang to worry about. And then Avan comes down and with Leona. And then obviously we see how that funny scenario with Gomi-chan and, Leona coming in and no one giving her credit.
Yeah.
But Levon.
Levon! Hey!
You okay?
Then we see Avan get taken by Killvearn into basically this other dimension where basically judgment is going to be passed against him. We're thinking it's possibly going to be one of his traps again.
Yeah.
Because,
Can't trust him.
he's Killvearn and you can't trust him.
Yeah.
And then it's in his name. He's probably going to kill Vearn. And then Mystvearn is playing with Dinah Gang, saying, "Okay, you want to wage a bet? Saying that who will win? Is Avan gonna win or is Killvearn gonna win?"
There's two games going on right now.
And it's interesting to see because Avan asked the question, or he was asked the question, "Are you ready?" And he didn't really answer the question. So I'm assuming that Killvearn assumed that based off his non-reply that he's saying he was ready, and so the rules weren't set for him. And because of that, now he might not know, okay, every touch is like a point against him. Or basically that they're going through a point system.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. If you like Dragon Quest, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you'll be notified whenever we post episodes like this. With that said, we're going to get right into it, so let's get it. The successor of Justice.
Justice was Leona, right?
Yeah.
So Avan was Justice.
Oh, so she's taking over.
Whoa.
So does this mean that Avan's gonna...
No.
Maybe my theory was right.
Maybe.
Maybe not, though.
But maybe. Oh, that's it? Okay.
Look, Leona knows. Oh, they're about to go in?
Mystvearn は知らないわ。というよりも、さっきの話を総合すれば、ジャッジから先生を救う方法は皆無ということになる。だって、古来から魔界で完全決着のために使われていたマシンなんです。
How does she know this?
Avan knows.
知るものじゃないはずよ。つまり、あいつは情報を握っているようなふりをして、私たちをこの場に引きつけ。
Oh.
Did he like do a brain dump on her and transfer all this data?
Oh, got you. Yeah?
Oh, here we go. What if he finishes this quickly?
I don't think it's gonna happen like that. I think Leona did that. Yep.
Just with one feather? Which one's that one do again?
That one heals, I thought. Because he stuck that in Popp's. And it healed him.
Woo! She said, "What did I tell you?"
She's like, "Now get back. Get back to your seat."
Yeah, he definitely knew this was coming.
Ooh. Got him. Caught him off guard.
Okay, okay.
Is that a point for him? There we go.
I forgot how much Killvearn had. Why?
私自身もあそこで力尽きるわけにはいかなかったから。そしてもう一つはあなたの怒りの矛先。
No way he thought this far ahead. Oh man.
This guy.
He's playing chess.
Dang.
私はこの場で未来永劫あなたと戦い続けても構わない。その間に大たちがバーンを倒してくれさえすれば。そして
Oh, dude. So technically, I might be right.
You're right. I'm calling it. There it is. Gomi-chan. No, we knew. You knew it. You knew it. Yeah. Oh snap!
Because she didn't have any.
This is her training.
She never really had any power. Yeah. Do you go get him after or you throw him? You're gonna run out eventually.
They got it.
大君をいかに無傷に近い状態で大魔王の前までたどり着かせるか
True.
にかかってきます。私たちパーティーはその一点に全ての力を注がなければなりません。
So Avan became kind of a distraction to them.
想像を絶する力を持っています。勇者の人たちこそがそれに対抗しうる最大の戦力。かつて私が魔王ハドラーと戦った時も仲間が身を挺し 私を魔王の前と進ませてくれたのです。
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. So he's reliving it.
Hyunko's the only one who's taken that step so far.
That's true.
場合によっては憎まれ役を演じてでも多くの民たちが正しい道へと進むを取れる勇気のある人だと思うのです。だからそのフェザーを受け取ってください。
She's got to be the one that makes the hard decision, man.
強敵が大たちに襲いかかったらヒュンケルに続いて今度は私が受けて立ちます。その後はあなたがみんなに指示を与えてください。そのフェザーは 私があなたを見込んだ証としてぜひ持っておいてほしいのです。
I like it.
あなたにだけ聞いていただきたい話があったのでこうしたまでですよ。私だって二度も死ぬんですよ。
That's good to know.
それにそのフェザーは持ち数の半分です。いわば今後のための半分か。
So he's got the other half, or did he hide him somewhere else?
Yeah, he's got big pockets. If not.
He pulled that hammer out of nowhere.
Oh, that's right. He still has a hammer in there.
無駄死にはしない。
同じ命をかけて戦うのなら勇者のためにですね。
さあ、それでは急ぎましょう。
Have they had this mindset before, to where go on and leave me here? They haven't really been put in that situation, have they?
Well, Hyunko's been in that situation.
Well, yeah, here it goes.
And look what happened to him. No, I'm not laughing at him. I'm not laughing at him.
Now, Lahart time.
Lahart, yeah.
No, Pop! Wow. That came in
Dang.
clutch.
ヒメさん、こいつは俺が食い止める。
ポップ。
ちょっとヘビーな相手かもしれねえが、やるだけやるぜ。まあ男の意地ってやつでなんとかするからよ。先生や師匠の真似事は無理でもよ、キュンケルのやれてたことぐらいはやっとかないと格好がつかねえ個人的事情ってのがあってね。
こら、見くびらないでよポップ。私ヒュンケルとの比較であなたを好きになったりなんかしないからね。
モーム、
真似なんかしないで自分らしいところを見せなさい。
With that strength, she's like, I got you.
確かミストバーンのやつは正面からの呪文を跳ね返す。
Yeah, they're gonna need two.
マームの力でサポートしてくれれば。いつも人のメンツを潰してくれやがる女だな。
Gotta see the last thing. The last cool thing, at least.
つうわけだ。俺たち二人がこのまま引き受ける。姫さんとゴメはダイと一緒に先へ急げ。
ダイ君、俺を先に行かせるためにポップもマームも。
Do it. Do it.
よし、行こう。レオナ、ゴメちゃん、バーンの元へ。
Will they make it though? I
Mmm.
like it. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I like that shot too.
Try to put some doubt. Ain't gonna work this time.
Wow. Don't worry, Lahart's coming soon.
何？
That's gonna, I think he put it in his mind. The doubt. Yeah, see?
But will he? Will they scream?
さて、未来の恋人タッグの強えところを見せてやろうぜ。
Oh boy.
言ってないでよ。前見て前。ポップ君とマームもなんかぎこちないのが解消したみたいね。あれなら大丈夫。
Ah, the doubt. Come on, Gomi. Give him some words of wisdom.
確かに波の相手なら全然安心だろうけど、相手は最後の大幹部。
Yeah, he's not even in his final form.
大バラカスだ。
私たちを舐めると痛い目に遭うわよ。いくらあなたが魔王軍最後の実力者の一人でもそう簡単には。
Oh.
Can he read minds? Nah.
He's like, I probably heard this a million times before.
Yeah.
ロンベルク級の相手ならいざ知らず、お前たち程度では足止めすらままならんわ。予言しておこう。私はこの場を一歩も動かずお前
What?
たちを倒す。そして必ず大の歩みを止め、ここへ。
Dude, he's very sure of himself.
Dude, Pop said I've already died once.
そう何もかも都合よく。行かせっかよ。
He's gonna throw her? Oh, I forgot about the puppetry.
Nice.
He's in.
Alley-oop.
てめえの手品もそろそろ見慣れてきたぜ。種が分かってりゃ慌てることもねえ。暗いな。
Dang, he looked cool like doing that. Oh, he just said yeet.
Dude, he hit that like it was a dodgeball.
Yeah.
So he can absorb?
Yeah.
そうだろうよ。おめえの手塞ぐために呪文のランクを落としてんだからな。
Why would you say that? There it is again.
Oh.
Got him.
今だ。マーメン。
He's gonna dodge it. Oh!
Dude, he full effect.
She said light him up! Why are you still there? That's why.
Yeah, you should have left, bro.
Well, that's not good. Now it's time for Lahart to come in.
How did... I'm wondering, how did he do that?
He said he could absorb stuff.
He doesn't have a physical body? He doesn't have a physical body.
But we saw him. He's a Darkling.
Dang, this is kind of like chess, bro. Ooh.
Come on, go that sage mode. Not yet.
There we go. There's
Wait,
Lahart.
that kind of looked like...
That's Lahart. That's gotta be Lahart.
Dang. It's like a saw. Yeah.
Can't kill it.
Now she likes 3.
And then there's part 3.
Boy.
Uh-huh. I figured it in right here. Y'all always do this.
Yeah, yeah.
This is typical. And there's Gomi-chan. So we see Avan and Killvearn on the scene again. And Avan is basically saying, I knew that you were going to do this all along. So what do you think that Avan has necessarily in plan with him fighting Killvearn? Because now he finally scored a whopping 78 points on Killvearn, which was more than he even expected. So what do you think about that?
Dude, Avan is sneaky, man. He is sneaky. He even early on did a weaker attack just so he could be like, I'll get you later.
Yeah.
I'll just do enough just to damage your mask. Like almost like he knew it was going to annoy him. But I think Avan's got more stuff up his sleeve. Kind of like we said, like he had the feathers and he said he only gave Leona half, so he could have the other ones. He was able to hold a hammer in his bag. I think he's got a bunch of stuff literally he's going to pull out of his bag and be able to do damage. And for all we know, like maybe different forms of damage or different points. I don't know. The fact that Leona knew about this means that Avan already hadn't known about this. So I think he's got a strategy that's going to win this game, and I think he predicted this game in particular.
Yeah.
He saved his Strashus for this game. He didn't use it early on.
Yeah. I think that's smart because, you know, knowing especially not only just Avan himself, but even the gang, they had to save their strength too. So, and I think, like kind of what you say, he has a lot of plans that he's thinking of, like Leona said, you know, he has probably half of the feathers with him that he could probably use in that fight. And I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but the hammer time, you know, he can go ham with that. And obviously, I'm pretty sure there's more attacks that he has. Obviously, we know that he's not very strong per se, but he is a threat nonetheless. Enough to where Vearn is seeing him as a huge issue.
Yeah.
And Avan is prepared to spend essentially eternity fighting.
That was kind of dope.
So yeah, that was kind of cool.
And maybe that's why Vearn said he was going to be so dangerous because of the way Killvearn approaches people, and he's not going to go with the straight-on attack of Avan. This works perfectly for Avan. Maybe if it was a straight-up attack, Avan would lose 10 out of 10 times. But he's putting him in a situation to where Avan can win because it's a game.
Yep.
And Avan had already predicted this. Avan's strategies are going to be insane. Like, yeah.
He's good at, I guess, getting one step ahead of his enemy. Like, you know, I like that about Avan.
What do you think about Leona being passed, like, the baton of justice, pretty much? She is the new justice
symbol
of the party.
Yeah. I think it's fitting because she, you know, her title thing is justice. So I think that, you know, this gives her, I know this is going to sound wrong, but this gives her a way of being useful in a sense. Now she is in charge of the gang, essentially leading them to Vearn. Everything is for Die. They're doing everything for Die to get him to beat Vearn because he's the key to defeating him, and probably even Mystvearn. Who knows? Hopefully they can survive that, but it looks like she's going to be the new symbol. And I don't know what this means necessarily for the future. I don't know if this is, like I was saying in the last episode, is this predicting maybe Avan is going to die at some point? Even though he said that he wasn't going to die.
He said he wasn't planning on it. His plans have been right so far.
Yes, so far. And, you know, technically he didn't ever die. So I'm wondering what's going to happen with that. Because it does sound kind of a little weird that it's happening, I guess, now, maybe. I'm just saying, was this in his plan all along to pass the baton to somebody? Or did he just kind of come up with it? You know, I guess, I don't know.
You know, so when he said he's passing the baton of justice, I was thinking, you know, did he used to be justice? Did he play two roles, justice and hero? But then Leona got the medallion thing from Flora. So was she the former justice of the party? I didn't see her there. Maybe she couldn't go, so Avan had to play both roles. But regardless, I think it's really cool that she is, because she finally gets that confirmation from Avan. And we were hoping that, like, oh yeah, because now she can truly be a student of Avan. And I think, honestly, that's probably the most confident I've ever seen Leona.
Right.
And she, you know, she came in with the symbols of Avan's trust, the feathers, and then also commanded them in. Things started going that way. Maybe, I had a little doubt still when he was leaving, but the things changed, and they realized, like, this is real life. Like, that kind of reminds me of Zoro from One Piece. They were fighting one time in the new world, and Zoro's like, hey, Luffy, straighten up. This is the new world. We're not playing games anymore. And that's kind of for them, like, they're not playing games, but there's a different level of commitment that has to come into place when you're literally trying to take apart or destroy the world. But
did I stutter?
When you're literally trying to destroy, like, a villain, a top tier super villain, and that's why I think this kind of like the perfect time for it to happen too.
Yeah, and I'm thinking also when she was kind of talking about the stories about, you know, people of old, maybe this is like the final piece of passing the torch. Maybe Avan and his gang in the past were the original pieces, and now they gotta pass the baton to these other new generation pieces. Who are basically the same symbols, but they have to fill in their seats essentially. So maybe that's what is going on there. But we'll see. What do y'all think? Are we kind of on to something? I don't know if like that makes any sense to y'all, or I mean, especially for y'all who've seen it already. But what do y'all think about, you know, Leona being the symbol of justice? You know, especially if you know watch, you know, My Hero or something. You know, you hear the symbol of peace and stuff like that. You know, what do y'all think about like just her being that representation of the gang? So
we saw that everybody started listening to Leona. They started separating. Dai was going up the stairs, and Popp and Maam stayed to fight.
Oh man!
Did you believe at the time that they could take him? They could take Mystvearn?
No. I knew it had to be just stalling, and you know.
You kind of like die there for a second. You're doubting him.
Well, I mean, Mystvearn is smart. The thing is, he's a Darkling. You have to think, in a sense, kind of like a Darkling. He's been alive for thousands of years.
You're right.
So he's probably seen every trick in the book. Yeah. Or maybe not every trick, but, you know, he's seen a lot of stuff. So, I mean, granted, these are. I don't know, how old do you think they are?
I mean, Popp is probably around 17, 18.
Yeah,
I think.
So they're young.
Yeah.
So and they're in his eyes, they're like little babies. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I'm not too worried about you.
I could be your great grandfather.
Yeah, multiply that in square root. So essentially, yeah, it's gonna be cakewalk. It's gonna be cakewalk for him. He has even his second form, which this kind of baffles me. This part, the fact that I feel like they're trying to get him to reveal it.
Yeah.
Essentially, they're trying to figure him out, and that's not what you want to do right now. That's not what you want to do. So, he's trying to get Dai to fight. I don't know by himself or what, but just to stall, so he can waste his energy. And you know what? Dai might do some damage to him. Obviously, again, he still has second form, but it's gonna wear him out though. That's the thing. And his key factor needs to be focused on Vearn, because if he doesn't, he's going down, because King Vearn is where the threat really is. When he pitched that question to him, are you sure you want to leave your friends here? I was thinking, that's smart. I couldn't even say. I was like, bro, that's smart, because that's gonna create doubt in him once he's going out.
And it did. It worked.
And he run back, and now you have Popp yelling, saying, don't come back, don't come, which is weird, but he's like,
big, man. That was a big move.
Yeah, and luckily we see last minute Lahart come and basically save the day. And I'm pretty sure this question is gonna come up in the heroes. Where's Hyunko? What happened to him? And so
this is his second form.
Yeah. Well,
this is Hyunko's second form.
You didn't know? You didn't know that he transformed into Lahart? But yeah, you just have all these scenarios coming together. And it's all happening just because, Mystvearn essentially has been ordered to stall and to wear them out. And I'm just wondering, what is this going to mean for the rest of the series? Because is he just going to be there stalling the whole time? Is he ever going to still play, be able to fight with Lomberg at all again? Probably not. But, I don't know. They could heal him. They could heal Lomberg. Is Lahart gonna stay there and stall him or whatever, or is there gonna be a moment in time where he goes full power, just gets rid of Lahart, and then they tag team Dai, and then Dai has to get some type of miracle Zenkai boost from his father in the afterlife, or Gomi-chan or something, and then I don't know. There's a lot of things that can happen now.
Okay, I got one crazy thought and one serious thought. Okay, do you think Mystvearn is Lahart's dad?
Stop the cap.
Bro, I've been thinking about this for a minute. Yes, I it's possible.
Your Honor, I object.
Because yes, he's here and that's great, but why?
Yeah.
Is there some type of closure that needs to be done between them two? I mean, it is great because also, this brings in my second thought, the last time Mystvearn fought with Hyunko and the squad, didn't Hyunko's air strash cut open his mask, and he gets really frustrated, and then Mam calmed Hyunko down because Hyunko was like fighting between dark and light. But with the spear, I'm wondering if maybe the weakness is physical, but maybe it has to do with like a weapon like that. And so Lahart's going to be one of the better options, like because here's the thing: who made the weapon?
Yeah,
I mean, Lomberg could have made sure that there's a way to defeat all the people he formerly served with. Like, this weapon is going to be able to damage anybody.
See, my thing is, they said that his face seemed human, but they mentioned something like it didn't seem like something from like a body, like a tangible body or something like that. They said something about that.
I think they were saying that they know last time they saw their face, and so they know now that it's not just a ball of energy.
Yeah.
Like that he is an actual being.
Yeah.
Like whether it's Darkling, or human,
Yeah, but my thing is, like, I'm just thinking that refractive fish should have hurt him.
Yeah,
so
that's
what
odd.
is? Yeah, and there's more than just like, Vearn's magic going on here. It's like there's something unique about him being. I mean, I know he said he could absorb attacks and stuff, but I mean that was not even like a blast or anything. That was straight a straight deck in the face.
What if it did work? Because here's the thing, that move right there, the blade cut the cloth. but the refractor fist wasn't even able to damage the clothes.
But he said it. The refractor fist works on everyone that's human. Essentially, that's
it
what
worked on a
said.
rock too.
Well,
Was
yeah,
it just living? Was it like,
maybe living or something. Maybe that's what it was.
was the rock technically living? Well, I don't want to get into that. But another time we saw an attack that looked like it didn't work. What happened with Killvearn? Remember he got, or not Killvearn, Vearn. He got all dried up, like the attack worked, and then was it a Medora? Was it Medora? Was that the one that worked on him? And then he's just like shed all the skin and got back to normal.
Oh no, that was refractor fist.
That was refractor
Yeah.
fist. So that's what I was trying to think
Yeah.
of. Maybe it did damage him. He's younger, he can just heal quicker, or maybe it damaged him in that one spot and we just can't see.
Maybe that's possible. I can see it. Maybe he can just regenerate real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be crazy though. Then that would beg the question: how do you stop that?
You got two people. You got her refractor fist and you have Lahart with the blade. Like, how do we? So there must have been a lot of. If he either dodged or there's a lot of damage done on his back.
Well, none of them have seen his final form though. If he just goes that, I'm just saying like. I mean, that's part of him. So if he ever feels the need to do it, all he has to do is execute Order 66.
But is it truly his final form, or is it just that he's sealed? Like, because I mean, it's just clothes. We saw his look. We know what he looks like.
He
now.
has that necklace, right? And then he has that thing that looks like he's flashing. But
like maybe we're hyping him up a little too much.
Yeah, I don't know. You know how when you break something and something comes out, right? You break like a necklace and something comes out, like a seal. If it's like a seal that he can break, why do you have to seal it up? That's the question we need to ask.
What if he does this thing where every 100 years he commits to do something for Killvearn? We know he was quiet for over a century. Maybe this century he's like, I won't take off my clothes. Well, that sounds weird. Unless you tell me, Vearn. Like it sounds really weird. But you know what I'm saying? Like he won't reveal his face until Killvearn. That's why he gets so mad because it's not that he really cares, but he made a commitment to Killvearn. Like maybe that's like that. Every anime, sometimes anime characters have that weird quirk about them.
Yeah.
Well, especially in One Piece. But yeah, and maybe that is here. Maybe that's the thing here.
Yeah.
He just wants to make commitments to Killvearn, and so he wants to keep them.
That's possible. Maybe because, I mean, I guess that would testify to him being his father too.
I mean, then again, we are doing.
Oh,
that would be because if he is Lahart's father, then maybe he does want to hide his face for that reason.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anybody to see him.
yeah. Darkwing. I didn't think about
Then again,
that.
he is facing 3 people, so I don't think we're actually overestimating him because he's facing 3 people.
What do y'all think?
Yeah.
I mean, are we like? Is any of this stuff kind of just like gobbledygoo, or are we coming from somewhere?
I think most of it is, honestly. Starting at minute 1.
Yeah, but like, are we close to something? Like, you know, just thinking about like Mystvearn, some relationship with Vearn, like something similar of a son and father relationship. Yeah, just let us know what you think. Like, is there like a father-son relationship? And do you think Amigos, I guess, you know, Maam, Popp, and now Lahart are going to be able to take down Mystvearn? Or do you think Mystvearn is going to be like away with you and then just go out to die and then just kind of call it game over, you know?
And if they do take him on, do you think it'll be easy? Because I've always envisioned the whole squad taking on Killvearn and doing the final blow.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's not going to be that way, though.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just going to... Which is crazy considering the last time, all of them lost.
Yeah.
And this time, it's just going to be die.
And also,
And Gobi-chan.
there's him and then Crocodile and Chew. I don't know how much what they're going to do, but maybe... I mean, they have to hop on the scene sometime. Maybe it'll be all of them versus Mystvearn. And it might be overwhelming for him for some other reasons. But I don't know. So anything can happen. So yeah, just let us know what y'all think. Thank y'all for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out our social media accounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode reaction and review.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Rumble. You can also follow our friends on YouTube as well. Jay Frizzle, Clammy, and Bloxon for gaming, Rich Aladdin for films, or Texawait for sermons, and American Rock for fitness and fitness merch.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.